Hi, my name is Stephen Becker, and for my senior seminar in sport management documentary topic, I've decided to do mine on athletes as role models. Throughout my documentary, I will talk about what is a role model, what each gender is seeking in a role model. I'll talk about Charles Barkley and what he had to say about being a role model, and right after that, I'll show you a video of his speech. I'll also give some examples of good and bad role models, and I'll give some of the effects that role models can have on the youth. A role model is someone with whom an admirer identifies or wants to be like. This is mistaken for such terms as a hero and a mentor. This identification can take any of several forms, including perceived similarity with the role model, emulation of the role model's behavior, and assimilation of the role model's attitudes and values. Role models can also be distinguished from mentors, whereas mentors generally interact with and have a relationship with the protege. Role models may or may not interact with an admirer. Next, I'm going to talk about what each gender seeks in a role model. In a study, 96% of the men seek other men to idolize, while 83% of the girls list other women to idolize. Men are more narrowly focused on the professional achievements of their role models, while women are concerned with the personal character of their role models. Men are socialized to be more oriented toward power and domination, while women are socialized to be more oriented toward relationships. Men are more likely to emphasize the competence of their role models, while women are concerned with their role model's social supportiveness. Men are more likely than girls to describe their hero as strong, skillful, and a warrior, while women are more likely to describe their most admired hero as caring, honest, and kind. Men are likely to value an athletic role model who dominates other players, while women are more concerned that their athletic role models are good people off the field or court, and that they successfully balance their personal and professional lives. In a 1993 Nike commercial, Charles Barkley said some very interesting words. In the next video, you'll hear what he had to say. But the real question is, does he have any say if he should be considered a role model?
I am not a role model. I am not paid to be a role model. I am paid to wreak havoc on the basketball court. Parents should be role models. Just because I dunk a basketball doesn't mean I should raise your kids.
Next, I'm going to give some examples of role models. Some good role models have been Brandon Phillips, who actually on his day off went to a 14-year-old kid's baseball game that he was invited to off of Twitter. Tim Tebow continues to gain more followers because of his faith and religion. Ryo Ishikawa, who's from Japan and plays on the PGA Tour, gave all of his 2011 winnings to assist with the Japanese Relief Fund. And Myron Rolle actually delayed for the NFL draft for a year to accept a Rhodes Scholarship for Oxford and to study medicine in hopes of becoming a surgeon after his NFL career is over. Bad side being Tiger Woods, who recently had an affair with over 20 women while he was still married. Michael Phelps smoked marijuana shortly after winning his 8 gold medals at the 2008 Olympic Games. Ben Roethlisberger, who's been arrested twice for incidents in nightclubs. Pete Rose has been arrested on tax evasion and guilty of gambling on baseball while he was still playing. And Michael Vick, who was convicted of federal dogfighting and spent over a year in prison. Sport role models have been shown to play a significant role in the development of career aspirations, educational objectives, and self-view of young adults. Role models can shape young admirers' attitudes, behaviors, demeanor, fashion, language, and mindset by their analogous traits. Adolescents view sports celebrities as the most heroic celebrities. Sports celebrity worship can lead to negative parasocial relationships and psychological instability. Parasocial relationships means that there is a non-reciprocated relationship in which one person is densely knowledgeable about another person. This high-level celebrity worship can also lead to anxiety, depression, or poor mental health. The real question is, are athletes good role models? Although they have no direct contact with the athletes, young people might be able to learn specific attitudes and behaviors from these individuals through observation. Modeling is an indispensable aspect of learning and can occur by observing other people's behavior and its consequences from them. According to the Miller Lite report, it found that 75% of Americans polled believe that athletes are good role models for children, and a large number, being 59%, felt that athletes are often the best role models a child can have. So regardless of the definition used, athletes have been widely considered to be appropriate and effective role models. From what you heard throughout my documentary, role models can have a lasting effect on the youth. From the research that I uncovered and my personal feelings, I believe athletes make great role models. They give the youth something to strive for, and that teaches them valuable life lessons. I just hope athletes realize they are role models and do not do anything to mess that up. Thank you.